What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? Hope this video finds you well. Y'all, I was sick over the whole weekend. I didn't even go to work yesterday. I don't know if you guys experienced since you got that little injection. I feel like ever since I got that injection, you guys, I get sick a hell of a lot more. I used to just get like a cold maybe once a year or something. Now I feel like I get these little tickles in my throat, and I'm always coming down with some shit that feels similar to the flu because I took the vid test and I didn't have it. It's just weird, you guys. But anyway, I realized that Seeking Sister Wives was on. You guys know that is one of my favorite shows. If you guys have a stressful job like I do, watch this mindless shit, because at the end of the day, you will be entertained. If not anything else, this show will keep you entertained every time it comes back. For me at least, it never disappoints. It never disappoints. We're going to go over a quick history of Garrett and Danielle. If you're new to my channel or new to watching this show and you've never watched it before, their little story is Danielle and Garrett, they started their first polygamous relationship with this girl named Roberta, who lived in Brazil. Long story short, he divorced his wife to get this girl here, Roberta, here to America. During that time, as they was waiting, because Roberta kept stalling, Danielle, just to be petty, because she was jealous. If you watch the show, you know she was jealous. She went and got a black woman that Garrett wasn't even attracted to. The girl was taller than him. Garrett did not like this girl. Danielle just did it just to be petty. Anyway, once Roberta found out about that chick, she got pissed off. Long story short, Roberta played the shit out of him, had that man paying rent, paying for all her shit, paying her bills, taking care of her and her family. And at the end of the day, she said, F both of you guys, and she did not come to America. And Danielle was left devastated. Garrett was left devastated. They was crying their asses off. So now we come back, and they on a hunt again. And of course, Danielle, she ain't looking forward to it. She would want to wait. But of course, Garrett never wants to wait. This is his new boo. Another one from Brazil. Another one Danielle is going to be crying over. Another one he going to go want to get engaged to just to have sex with, because that's his MO. In his mind, once he put a ring on your finger, then you guys could do the nasty according to the Lord. But you guys, he said some way out shit that I hope he goes to hell for the rest of his life. He just said some shit that I just, even for TV, I'm sorry, you guys. It was just so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I'm not going to even repeat the shit, but I'm going to play the audio of the shit that he said about what being filled with the Holy Ghost.
We came to a conclusion where we can't say it's wrong. It's a reflection of Jesus and his church, because a lot of the scriptures, the terms where it says he fills you with the Holy Ghost, it's actually a sexual term. It actually means like sperm going into like intimacy that way. And even scientifically, we've found that, when a man and a woman become one and his sperm goes in the woman, that his DNA becomes part of her. It actually goes into her brain and she becomes one with him. But yet the woman can't transfer her DNA back to the man. So it showed the proof of how Christ is with his church. Like he transfers to us, we don't transfer to him. So for us, it's a beautiful thing when it's done right.
What? Now, all those looks at Danielle, if you watch the show, go watch the shit. Her face, she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed that he was saying that dumb shit. And at the end, she just wanted to laugh. Now, I don't know if they on here playing and doing some bullshit, but that was some really disrespectful shit. And God, I rebuke you, Garrett, in the name of the Son, the Father, and the Holy. I rebuke you, because what you said is the crazy. What is wrong with you, sir? What the hell is wrong with you? That's what's going on with they ass. So now they're going to tell her brother and her sister-in-law that yet again they done found a whole nother female from Brazil, and of course they're going to look at them like they're crazy because it hasn't been that long since the whole Roberta thing, so they just don't understand it. They know it's all Garrett. Garrett is the one who wants this shit. Danielle is always acting like she want to do it, but she really don't. She just go along with Garrett. Garrett be moving too fast, and yet again he gonna go to Brazil and see this girl without Danielle, and that's where I'm like, Danielle, you shouldn't even let him do that shit. Moving on to the next couple. Nasty Nick and the Nasty Girls are back. That was my fun couple because Nasty Nick is back up to his old ways again. They done came back with a new baby girl that's almost 1 year old, okay? So it's 3 of them. If you guys don't know the history behind Nasty Nick and the Nasty Girls, before they brought in Danielle, the one who had the baby and the head of the household, the other chick, he had them marry each other. That's how he do. He have the girls marry each other, and then they married him in a fake wedding. Last season, he had Danielle come into the fold, and they all had a wedding, a whole wedding all together, and so they all married together, and they sleep in this big ass bed. They got another house that could accommodate them, and more rooms, more beds. Like, the girl got other kids, but you never see them damn other kids. Now, like I said, Nasty Nick is always saying dumb shit. You know, he's the smart one in the group. They decided he don't have to work. If you guys have never watched the show, he don't have to work. All the girls go to work so he can stay at home and teach the kids because he's the smart one. So he's there to be daddy daycare and educate the kids and tell them all this shit. This is some of the weird... Listen, if this is the shit you saying to that little girl, boy, this is what the dumb shit he said, okay? Another audio. I have to play it because the shit just sounds way out.
It's kind of like in the solar system. Each of the planets revolves around the sun in its own orbit at its own distance, okay? They don't all receive the same amount of sunlight, but they all receive what they need to remain in their orbit.
So now, these chicks want to bring Danielle another female for her to marry. They want to bring in a whole nother sister wife. Now, Danielle is already a little annoyed about that. She said, I just got used to being with you bitches, okay? And becoming a mother to this baby and shit. Now you want to bring in somebody else. She ain't with the shits. So she may be on her way out because she ain't feeling that shit at all. So we'll see where this goes. But Nasty Nick is at it again. So we got this new couple, Nyla and Naeem. They're calling themselves a Muslim couple. Now, what's odd to me is they're coming off on here like they've done this before. If you watch the show, they're coming off on here like they've done this before, and this is their first time getting in a polygamous, finding their first polygamous person. I'm sorry, guys. So anyway, this is their first time finding a polygamous person. Their chick name is Keisha. Now, although they're Muslim and they do the prayers and everything, they said the chick they got coming in, she don't have to be Muslim. She just have to believe in something. That's what they said. They don't give a shit what she believe in. So basically, she could be a Christian, Jehovah's Witness. They don't give a shit. They said she just got to believe in something. I'm sorry. I don't know anybody with the Muslim. They don't do that. Like, that's not some shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the ones that they don't do that, okay? You're not just gonna come in with any old religion into theirs. That shit, that how is that shit gonna work? That just sound crazy. Now, this is Keisha. It's okay taking sexy pictures and shit, but you know, because I can't call the girl a thought, but I'm like, come on, you guys, what are you guys doing? So now the interesting thing about this is Nyla, it was her idea to bring up the whole sister wife thing, because legit in the Muslim culture, you know, where they live out there, you can have more wives. You can actually have more wives. So it was his wife, I think they've been married like 15, 16 years. It was her idea. And she said the reason she came out with this is because homeboy needs a whole lot of attention. He needs a whole lot of affirmations. He just needs a whole lot that she can't give. And this is what she's explaining to the mother, because they're just now letting the mother know. They talked to the mother about it, his mother. So now they're inviting her over and they're having this conversation, letting her know, hey, we found somebody. Now the mother thinks this shit is nasty. She straight up said, she said, that's Jeremy. So now they getting all in their feelings, like why you gonna say it's Jeremy? And now they calling mama ignorant for her comment, which I don't like the way the daughter-in-law responds to the mother. I really don't, because the mother was like, why you guys call me over here for my opinion? And the daughter-in-law said, we don't want your opinion, we just thought we'd let you know, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. So I'm really not feeling the daughter-in-law. I just don't like that shit, because mommy just think it's Jeremy. So, and I do too. I'm sorry, all these little bodily fluids. Now the son said, well, you raised me Muslim, so this is a part of the culture. She said, it ain't a part of my culture. She says, I don't share. That's not some shit that I do. And she says, if y'all want to do it, you go ahead and do it. But she says, I don't agree with that shit. And she's sticking to her shit. She said the shit is Jeremy. Sorry, you guys. I just wanted to sneeze and fest. So anyway, they have never met Keisha before. They've been talking to Keisha for about 6 months. So they've never met in person. So I'm assuming at some point we gonna get them to meet in person. That's when it heats up everybody. Because the daughter-in-law told the mother why it was her idea and why she was doing it. Because her son needs a lot of attention, and when she tells him things, apparently he don't believe it. So maybe if she get another person in, another female, and she'll be able to stroke his ego too, and maybe he'll start believing some shit. So mama looked at her and him and said, sir, if you need all that shit, sir, I think you need to see a therapist. And he hauls off and said, well, if I need to see a therapist, it won't be for that, it's for some other shit. I said, okay, there is something going on. You got a daddy and mama issue, something going on. This couple, I like the new ones, to see where this shit go. So this is just a little introduction to the damn show, Seeking Sister Wives, because I'm gonna stick with it. I'm still gonna continue on with Prison Brides. Definitely gonna still continue on with that. So we have another couple. I don't know if I got their picture, so I'll insert it, because I don't even remember their names. I'll look it up. So this couple is different. She's pregnant, and I think I can't remember how long she's been with her husband, but she's pregnant and she's bisexual. So he's not seeking a sister wife, she's seeking a whole nother broad to come into the fold. He ain't really with it, but he gonna go with it. So it seems like what she said in 2023, she had her first. So now she wants to explore that. But the problem is she's already seeing someone. And I'm watching the previews, it seemed like the person she's dating don't give a shit about him and don't want to meet him. So it's going to be problems in paradise, because the preview showing he's like, shit, this bitch look like she trying to take my woman. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. So let me know if you're excited with me. God dang it, that's what we gonna do. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. I'll see y'all with something else later. Bye.